this game is good. I haven't played it for like 2 major updates. They put out an update this morning, so I figured mix it up a bit. This is a Chinese game made by 3 people. Yeah, they put out an update. I think they're getting close to finishing the story in this. That's what the patch note said. I don't even remember what I had. It's been so long since I played this. I don't remember the moves. Yeah, that fucking hook is so awesome. Break guards that way. Level is boring. There's way too many puzzles, and I've beaten this level like many times over this game's lifespan. This level is just kind of like it's interesting the first time you do it, but after you've done it once, it just feels like busy work. But apparently they're saying that I guess they added more level chunks or something, so that would definitely help if that was the case. I have like a maxed out character on this. I've played this quite a bit. Just ignore these guys. Generally better to just get through here. I can't remember how to do it. too. I already have pretty optimized stuff though. I have like everything maxed out. I played the shit out of this when it came out. A nice little game. Developers go radio silent on this a lot, and the DLC, apparently the reason why they have so much skimpy clothing DLC is because they like lost their publisher or something, so that's why there's all that DLC. But the DLC is like it's not actual DLC, it's just costumes. This is a one-time purchase game. There's no like expansions or bonus characters or anything. It's just they like lost their publisher, so they were relying on those costumes to, I guess, keep making the game. Which is a little bit weird, but I mean, apparently it's working. Made by native English speakers, so as you can probably guess, the story makes no sense. Why doesn't it remember that I've cleared this? I should just, like, have access to it already. This is when this game stops being fun. When you get here. It's fun to play through this game multiple times until you get to this point, and then it just gets really boring. Because you're just doing puzzles you've done, like, 800 times. It's like my witch time and stuff's, like, not working at all. pretty sure I should have triggered it at least once there. call bullshit on that one. A little bit more than that. That should be enough. Perfect. Nice. So that's the new weapon class they added. Got it up to orange tier, which is the highest. At least last time I played it was. Yeah, there we go. Let's stick with the fists. I barely remember how to use this moveset, so I'm gonna use another one. Let's get past all these guys. I don't remember where the exit is. Get up there. Where the key is. It's right here. I wish I could skip this level. This level is boring. The other levels, I think the first level is like the best level in this game. Pretty much. The speed run. I've done this level so many times. Trying to just check out all the content. I think they added like 2 levels after this one. I'm curious to see how the design is. This is really well put together. It's just it's solving the puzzle the same puzzles over and over. Kind of like doing like a Zelda dungeon like 5 times. You know, the first time it's really engrossing, but then after that it's just kind of like there's no point to it. There's like a couple puzzles left, and then the level ends. Good at solving these back in the day. I don't remember. Nothing there. Gotta go over here and get the dog thing. I'm probably gonna have a hard time when you fight his sister, because I don't really remember all the timings and stuff. I haven't played this in like a year. Last time I played it was when they added the new weapon class. They added the prologue.
much follow the same rules you do. Like, what I'm doing is when you parry something, the like double trigger spirit thing comes out, and it does that big sword slash. That actually heals you. So the humanoid boss fights in this are actually pretty fun. They feel better than Nioh, where it's like you know how they blatantly cheat in that game. They have like infinite stamina and stuff like that. There's none of that shit in this game. It's basically just they follow pretty much the same rules you do. Also, that vampiric parry thing actually like staggers them too. Every time you land that, you get a combo. You can't do crazy combos on the bosses like you can in Nioh, but you definitely feel a lot better than or fair. Just like bullshit hitboxes and like quick reading and stuff. to learn their voice acting. I still love Neo, but those humanoid bosses they added towards the end of his lifespan actually wasn't the best. These humanoid bosses are nowhere near as complex as the ones in Neo, but they're a lot more fair. They don't really do anything that you couldn't do. Basically, you just want to, like, combo into a knockdown, because that's, it's guaranteed damage. I'm starting to remember how to play this. This game is very impressive, considering it was made by, like, 3 people. It's better than a lot of Western action games you can find. Not without his fair share of pay. It has to be expected when something's made by a total of 3 people instead of a massive team. Definitely feels better than the officer fights in Samurai Warriors 5, too. So in that game, they just, like, they have random hyper armor. They really do not want you to combo anything in that game, and I don't understand why. I still don't quite understand why that game is designed the way it is. updated it that much lately. Yeah, I'm done. Alright, this is the final part down here. Probably like put it down there. As
This game's got such a delicate balance of polish and fun and jank that probably just like clip down there. I think some people have actually done speedruns of this before. Alright, now I have to remember how to fight this boss, as I completely forget. With the vampiric parry, you should take care of most of it. Vampiric parry is a really cool mechanic. I actually really like it. Maybe it's a little bit too strong, but yeah, this is like a small indie game. I don't really expect a pinnacle of balance. This is the end of the level here, so everything after this is going to be uncharted territory. Like new equipment. Maybe it's only on the new levels. I recognize all this stuff. fight too. This game it doesn't look like, you know, the most high fidelity game out there, but it does nail a lot of things in combat. Really fun. Alright, uncharted territory from here on out. I have not seen anything past this point. I'm starting to get the hang of the combat again. Humanoid bosses in this feel very fair. The sister fight is like kind of rough because she doesn't always stagger, but there's still consistent openings where they will stagger. Nice music. Take off the Dante mod. Let's take that off. She looks pretty fucking cool. Look at that design, man. The armor in this game is really awesome. The freaking dragon on his cape, that's sick. And the mask, too. That's like the best armor in the game. I don't remember what it does. There's lots of other ones, too. There's Hayabusa. Dark Souls guy. Dark Souls guy. You're in the wrong game. Obvious Dark Souls guy. I wasn't expecting new enemies. This is pretty cool. And now I have to learn a new moveset. This is a real step up from the level design earlier in the game. This is really nice. obviously not like AAA graphics, but I think it does the job pretty well. Probably will just check this out and play more of it later. It's already like 1 in the morning. Wanted to give this a shot, because I kind of neglected it. I was like the only person really advertising this game for a while. Make sure to spread the love. Okay, so there might be new armor in here, so let's just... this. Yeah, apparently they like lost their publisher. There was a publisher for this at some point, but like something happened and they lost it, so they have to put all that sleazy DLC in to like I guess fund the rest of the game. It sucks, but I mean it is what it is. They need the usual horny people to like fund their game, then so be it. This is a really high quality game. Especially for an indie. I mean, you can do a lot worse than this game. These guys know how to make like really fun, responsive combat. Which is something we all know is not really that common. Especially in the indie scene. The indie scene and like Western AAA, you're not gonna find combat as cool as this. It's not without its jank. I don't want to sound like this game is perfect. I enjoy it for what it is. They've been kind of like not so secretly using that to like fund the rest of the development of the game. I don't know why they lost their publisher. I'm curious what made them. This is a very high quality game, especially since it's always on sale for $10. You can do a lot worse than this game for $10, even if it's got obvious jank just from not being made by a large team. maxed out on this game like a year and a half ago. Alright, I don't want to be the dog, and I don't want to be the big guy. That's not really interesting. Oh, you can summon your sister. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I really did max out almost everything in this game. There's only a couple things left to max. All the good stuff's maxed. This is the Vampiric Strike, which is like one of the best things in the game. Really satisfying. China's making all the good shit lately, making this and Pinnacle of Combat. Pinnacle of Combat's getting a global release too, and a PC port. That blows like almost every other mobile action game out of the water, pretty much. If you care about gameplay, I mean, you're not going to get a massive overhaul like Genshin Impact and Pinnacle of Combat, obviously, but you're going to get much better combat. So if that's what you value, it's pretty exciting. They haven't said when though, just coming soon. I don't know if I'll have access to that though, because I'm a foreigner playing the game. I hope that I will, but it's kind of hard to tell. I should be able to just sign in with that account I made, but I'm not entirely sure. This is feeling a little bit stagnant though, because my character's maxed out. We didn't really add anything that interesting. Hopefully they add more upgrades. It's like all this stuff is oh, there's a new piece of armor. Let's check that out. I haven't seen that one before. That must be the new set they added. Well, that's basically the only thing I have to gain from this in terms of like progression. Everything else I've already done. I played this a lot when it came out. Back when they only had like 2 levels. Maybe I have to go in there somehow. This game is pretty good about not having invisible walls, so if it looks like you can jump somewhere, you generally can, which is nice. He has a ton of health. Level design is definitely better than Neo because you can jump. I don't like getting bodied by little fences. Oops. I've got this Dark Souls guys here too. like this is what like Neo would be like if it was like Chinese and you had a more capable character. It's nice that you can jump and stuff. That makes things feel a lot better to me. The puzzles, as repetitive as they can get, I should play through the game more than once. You know, as repetitive as they are, at least it makes more logical sense. You know, you can just simply jump on a house instead of having to do like this long ass puzzle. I already have all this maxed out. Hopefully they'll like increase the cap or something. As cool as this level is, I really like how it's designed. It's kind of boring at the same time because I have nothing to year. I maxed out my character pretty quickly. Alright, well, I'll play through the rest of this later. They update this game really slowly, so no real reason to rush through it all. I actually want to look at exactly what they added. The patch notes for this game are in pretty bad, like, English, so a lot of times you just have to play the game. Let's see. Oh, so they added new armor that has exclusive passives. That sounds interesting. So I've got one more level after this. Maybe I'll go through this tomorrow, but tomorrow or today I'm going to be a little bit busy. So I'm going to go to the game center. I have to pick up some things from my neighbors, so I don't know. I don't know what the home stream situation will be like. Depends on how fast my money gets on my card. Well, that's a really awesome game. I'm looking forward to them finishing it. It's been in early access for about 2 years now. 2.5 years, actually. PvE Online Bloody Palace. Wow, that's better than DMC5. That's pretty cool. A roguelike map of other modes. That sounds fun, too. So it looks like they're aiming to finish this year, which is pretty good. You can see they don't really update that often. This game goes like months without being updated. But generally when they update, unless it's like just a hot fix or something, it's generally pretty substantial. PvE Online Bloody Palace. That sounds awesome. I will legit buy people this game so I can try that out. I feel like the multiplayer stuff's kind of a waste though, because there's not like that many people really playing this. I don't know why they're wasting their time with that, but at least the story is going to be finished, I think. I think the story actually got finished with this update. So I'm playing stuff from the last update, so after this there's a whole other level. Roguelike map sounds really fun. They did kind of like try to market this as a roguelike when it came out, but it's a pretty bad roguelike. As you can see, it's too linear, and you can basically carry over all your stuff anyway, so the whole satisfaction of finding crazy builds and stuff is not really there in the first place. Uh. Yeah, all this stuff. I should actually show the store page for this. All this stuff is just skimpy costumes. There's no like actual content in here. See, it's got like $70 of DLC, but it's all just frivolous crap. None of it's really anything you need. They have barely any male costumes too. Could tell they're trying to make money off the horny people. But I mean, if it funds the development, then I'm all for it. Oh, this is a new trailer. I should watch this. I haven't seen this before. New boss fight. Yeah, that's all they added for new passives, which is kind of boring. I was hoping they would add something more interesting. These bosses look sick. Damn, he's got some crazy attacks. I'm looking forward to... Maybe I'll go through the rest of this later today. So that's the new armor you can get. Should want to look at that again. That's going to be my next goal, is to get that armor. That's pretty cool. Uh. Well, I think I'm actually going to stop there. I'm pretty tired. Uh, Tomorrow I've got a little bit of a staycation planned. Uh, I'm going to go to the game center, probably grab some lunch, chill with my friends for a bit, and then I don't know when there will be time for a home stream, but I have tomorrow off. I have July 4th off because people in our neighborhood have been lighting off fireworks like literally all year. They have not stopped at all. It's been really obnoxious. So my neighbor actually gave me off. She does not want me walking around because people around here have like no consideration for others. They're all very selfish, just making a lot of noise nonstop. It's a very stressful day for me. I used to like the 4th of July, but after I moved here and I started getting into animal caretaking with the cats and stuff, it's a very nerve-wracking holiday for me because I worry about their safety and stuff. Most of them are going to be inside, so it should be fine. They've all been through a couple 4th of Julys at this point, so I'm sure they know to come inside. They already do that, actually. A lot of them, when our lovely neighbors decide to make a bunch of noise for no reason, they all come inside and they get scared and stuff. They try to just kind of mellow out as much as they can. So it should be fine, but I have my first day off from there, kitty sitting, in like months. So um, I'm supposed to be spending some time with a friend, but I don't know if that's going to fall through or not. If it doesn't, I probably will finish Bloody Spell. If I don't finish it today, that's probably the next thing I'll do. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. I don't feel like playing Samurai Warriors right now. I'm already kind of like not in the best mood because of how shitty it's been to live in this town. They lit our yard on fire with firecrackers, so I'm obviously not really in the best mood. Um, I'll see if I can catch up with you guys maybe before or after I go to my kitty sitting job. So, let me fix something here really quick. Let's make a new source for auto detect. So none of these are working. Let me clean up this scene a little bit. So this is the one I use the most. Alright, that's much better. Let's hop into a game really quick. Make sure there's no dead space there. It's a quick game I can boot up. That looks about as good as it can get. Got a little bit of dead space on the side actually. Let me try to fix that. I think that's about as good as it gets. Alright, I'll see you guys. I generally go over there pretty early in the afternoon, so if I feel like streaming in the morning, I'll probably play some more Bloody Spell. If not, I'll catch you guys probably when I get home, because I won't have to get up or anything.